I can speak to the scientists in the way that they need to understand. And I can relay to the lawyers why the scientists and the medical professionals need what they need. And so it's really cool to almost be like a translator between these worlds.
Especially with the pandemic, when for the first time for many of us, we were faced with something so health related that impacted our lives, that became so political. I'm sure your training came into play there.
Isolation, pandemics, epidemics. Wow. And I said to myself, this is so niche. Elizabeth, you've got to branch out. This is not going to be relevant. And lo and behold, it was relevant. And I'm suddenly explaining things to mentors, attorneys, lawyers who had been in their profession for decades, and they didn't know because it's so niche. And they're calling me and saying, what resources? When can the CDC step in? What is this going on between the CDC and the FDA and their relationship? And so one viral video that I had that I heard was actually played at my law school by a couple of the professors, and like somebody shared it, I think like a conference there, was a 3-minute video breaking down the entire vaccine approval process and how that works. How the 4th Amendment comes into this, and the 10th Amendment, which no one ever talks about, but the 10th Amendment is very important to public health law. All of that came into play, and I was just maternity leave with my little baby, answering emails about, the pandemic.
I'm sorry, what is the 10th Amendment? I'm just going to expose my lack of knowledge.
That's okay. It's the 10th Amendment is